Hi, today I'm going to build the Rocker-Bogie assembly. This is the second assembly of the JPL Open Source Rover. Like the wheel assembly, I'm going to have to do some fabrication. I already did some fabrication ahead of time. I cut the 3-inch channel to its specifications. Now all I need to cut is an aluminum rod. Let's get started. I'm done. I've finished cutting the aluminum rod. Now I've completed fabrication. It says it wants us to take a 9-inch channel and take a 3-inch channel and use a pattern F bracket to connect those two together with washers in between. I finally finished the rocker attachment. Now I'm going to work on the bogie pivot joint. It says, start the bogie pivot joint. Put rod S18A to the last hole in the pattern F bracket. Then assemble the pivot joint by attaching another modified 3-inch channel S2A and another pattern F bracket using washers W3 and a collar clamp S22 and standoffs T1 and screws B4. So, I want us to take one of these 3.75-inch channels and put it here. And once I get that done, I'm supposed to take that and take 3 screws, 3 spacers, and 3 hex nuts, and make sure that it is secure. Now I'm going to work on the attachment for middle wheel. So, it says, attachment for middle wheel. Attach another 3.75-inch channel S3 to the bottom hole of the pattern F bracket using spacers T1, screws B4, and hex nuts B11. Make as shown in figure 6. So, I want us to take one of these 3.75-inch channels, and then it says I want us to take this and take some screws, some spacers, and some hex nuts, and then secure it and attach it to the Rocker-Bogie assembly. It says, other edge of Rocker-Bogie joint count. Use washers W1, collar clamp S22, spacers T1, and screws B10. Screws B10, attach pattern F bracket to the final connecting channels as shown in figure 8. So, it wants us to take some screws and it wants us to take them and it wants us to put some spacers or standoffs and take in pattern F bracket. And then it wants us to connect it with screws and some hex nuts. It also wants us to take a collar clamp and put it on top once I have the pattern F bracket, which is in place, and fasten it on. And put some nylon washers in between as well. Now it says, attach bearing blocks. Attach 2 pillow bearing blocks S11 using screws B2 and hex nuts B11 as shown in figure 10. The bearing blocks should be aligned with a 5th large hole from the back of the U channel. So it says it wants us to take 4 of these screws and take 4 of these hex nuts and then take 2 of these bearing blocks and put one on the 5th largest hole from the 9th U channel and put screws to secure it and add hex nuts to screw it in. The last step says, attach clamping hub. Attach the clamp hub S13 using screws B2 and hex nuts B11 as shown in figure 11. The clamping hub should be centered above where you just placed the bearing blocks. So, I want us to take one of these and place it on top and fasten it with screws Now completed both sides of the Rocker-Bogie assembly. My next video will be the corner assembly, where I will be able to attach the corner wheels and the base wheels to the Rocker-Bogie assembly. See you later. Bye.